Morning, seventh graders. Today is lesson 2, and we are going over adverbs. We are reviewing our adverbs. I don't know if you guys looked through your table of contents, but the entire first 2 sections of this book are completely reviewing of things you know. It's just cementing it into your mind before we go on summer break. So if I don't have a lot of videos for this book on the new part, that's why. It's because you guys know how to do all these things. You guys can mostly just read through your new part. You don't need me to explain to you how to do it because it's not something new. But anyways, today I just wanted to go over a little bit of adverbs and what we've all learned about so far this year. All right, remember adverbs usually, and what we've mostly learned about them modifying is verbs. Adverbs modify verbs, and remember the questions they answer how, when, where, and to what extent. Remember later on in our 7th grade book, we learned that adverbs also modify adjectives, okay? And they can also modify other adverbs. So just going over that, if we look on page number 4, look at the first example sentence they have of it modifying a verb. It says, methodically, Gwen restocked the shelves with canned goods. All right, so what's our verb? Our verb is restocked, right? How did she do that? She restocked it methodically, all right? So that would be our adverb describing a verb. Let's jump down to our adverb modifying an adjective. Let's read that sentence. The interior of Australia is very dry. So notice, dry is our predicate adjective because it's following is, which is our linking verb, and it's being linked back to Australia. Australia is dry. How dry is it? It is very dry. So very in that sentence is our adverb that's describing an adjective. The last sentence is modifying an adverb. Let's read that sentence. The rain came so suddenly. How did the rain come? It came suddenly, right? How suddenly? So suddenly. So if we look at that sentence, suddenly is drawn back to describing came, how it came, and then so is our adverb that's describing another adverb. All right, so our adverbs describe our verbs, can describe adjectives. It's mostly predicate adjectives, and it can also describe adverbs as well, other adverbs. So this is what you're doing. Read through your lesson on lesson 2, and then jumping over to page 5, we're going over adverb phrases. You guys remember what adverb phrases are? Adverb phrases are simply prepositional phrases that modify verbs, adjectives, and occasionally adverbs. They modify adverb phrases like adverbs answer the questions where, when, how, and to what extent. So they're functioning the same way as adverbs. It's just a phrase that is answering how, when, or where about either a verb, an adjective, or occasionally another adverb, okay? So look over those, and you can finish reading over the rest of adverb phrases on page 5. I'm not going to go over that anymore because I know you guys know how to do it. And that is all for your new part today. For your penmanship, this book, you guys are writing a bunch of crazy, funny words that are really interesting. So it's quite a bit shorter than your last book, so thumbs up for you guys. But hopefully you guys will find that interesting. All right, that is all for our lesson today. Study over your adverbs, and I will see you guys later.